So Councillor Richard Morris here again. This time at Bowbrook Lodges, a great young business in Wychhaven area, supporting tourism locally and the local economy. And I'd like to introduce you to Richard and Matt from Bowbrook Lodges. Matt, you've got the right t-shirt on. Excellent. And we can see behind some of the lodges there that you can rent out for holidays. So please tell your friends and family about Bowbrook Lodges and promote. Gents, how's COVID been for you guys?
We've had a difficult time with the lockdown. Obviously we couldn't have any guests on site, but we didn't rest on our laurels. We were getting ready for reopening. Had a big launch on 4th of July, and we had extra cleaning measures, new accommodation, and opened the campsite business, and we have been flat out and going from strength to strength. And we've got big plans for the future, including here in the meadow, new wildlife, lakes, backwaters for the fish, meadows, orchards. So yeah, there's going to be a lot happening here in the future.
Brilliant. And now people are putting time into staycation. That's right down your street, isn't it? So yeah. You've got something for people who are staycations.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of people, new tents and new caravans. Yeah, we've seen a lot of that. It's looking exciting for us.
Brilliant. And how are you making the site COVID safe? How do people come and know that they can be reassured? I know they're going to be in the great outdoors, which is one good thing, but do you have sanitisers and things available?
Flicky is our site manager, and she's also an ex-nurse, so she's put lots of measures in the lodges and in the shower block. We're having 3 cleans a day with really thorough cleans of a minimum of an hour per clean. Which we've had some great feedback about the shower block being the cleanest shower block many of our campers have ever seen, which is fantastic. I think we've had 60 reviews now in the last 2 months, because we actually only opened the campsite over there on the 6th of July. My brother's a builder, so he built the shower block before we opened up.
Yeah, we've got touch-free taps. No light switches, the lights come on automatically, underfloor heating, yes.
Brilliant.
Yeah, a modern shower block.
That sounds good. And we can see the lodges up behind us, and you've got a unique selling point because you've got hot tubs.
Yes, jacuzzi hot tubs, brand new, and the finest we could find after 2 hot tubs that didn't quite perform up to standard, which I picked up on eBay. We've sold those and gone for the top of the range commercial jacuzzi hot tubs.
Yeah, people love sitting in the hot tubs and looking at the view and the brook. Yeah, very relaxing. And
I know people won't be able to quite see it, but there's a hot tub right at the front of that lodge there, so they can look over this beautiful countryside whilst sipping a glass of champagne.
That is right, yes.
Living the dream.
But only till 10 o'clock at night.
That's it. Yeah. And in the spot here, we've got planning now to put in a nature reserve, and this will be a huge Great Lake, and another smaller lake over in the distance there, as well as a number of wildlife measures we're putting in place to really bring back the wildlife and make it somewhere to visit.
Brilliant. You've got a grant to support that?
We've got a grant through Natural Networks and the Worcester Wildlife Trust, and they're guiding us all the way through this to make sure we do the right thing and we get it right. We've had lots of advice.
Brilliant.
It will be publicly accessible as well as part of the grant terms. So we're building a hard footpath all the way around the top part of the site, but we've been advised not to do that in the meadow area, so that it'll just be a grass route, also publicly accessible.
Superb. And this is a floodplain, but the wetland will sort of complement that in some ways in the way that it will operate.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And Matt, you were telling me that you're planting over 400 fruit trees as well?
Yeah, plum trees, cherry trees, apple trees, lots of different varieties. So that's really good for the local environment, bees and etc. And maybe the locals will be able to come and pick them as well.
Excellent.
Nice. We really need Sean from the Worcester Wildlife Trust here to talk about that side of things. But yeah, it's quite exciting, the whole wildlife
That'd be
reserve.
good. and you've got the boundary here, which is Bowbrook.
There's some cows here.
The real Bowbrook. Oh, and the cows saying hello. But the real Bowbrook that runs along the boundary. Gentlemen, you seem to have done an awfully good stuff during lockdown, and you've got great plans for the future, which no doubt is going to support your business. Are you optimistic about the future?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Really looking forward to seeing this transform to being a wildlife area with the lakes and wetlands and the orchards. And expanding the tourism side of the business, which obviously goes hand in hand with the expanding the wildlife side.
I think they're terrific plans, and wish you all the very best for the future. So
Thanks,
thank you for your
Richard.
time.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.